welcome back to my channel if you are a subscriber. If you are new, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing my review on the Christian Louboutins Pigalle heels that I have. So this is the box that it comes in, and there's the information on the side. So the shoes that I have, I have my laptop here and I wrote notes on what I'm going to talk about, so if I'm looking over here it's just to refresh my memory. So the shoes come in separate dust bags, so you have one for each shoe. You can fit both shoes in one if you just want to keep them together in one place rather than two separate dust bags, but it is recommended to keep it in separate dust bags so that the heels aren't clashing with each other or you're not forcing it to fit in one dust bag. So the model that I have is the Pigalle 100 Nappa leather. This is not the patent leather that is super shiny and reflective. This is the one that has the leather pattern that you can see on it. And it's just more of like, I guess, a formal look, I would say. The patent leather seems more of like a girl's night out, fun wear with dresses. That's just my personal opinion. I just find that the Nappa leather is more formal in a way. So I got this in size 38 and I am a size 8 foot. This is the first time that I have bought a luxury shoe that I did not size half a size up. The reason being is that I don't have a defined ankle heel. So if I sized half a size up, my heel would completely not catch the shoe and the shoe would fall off. With my Valentino Rocksteads, because it is closed toe, they do tell you to size half a size up, and that worked. But just for me, the Pigalle 100, I did not need to. You might need to if it works out for you based on your heel or your ankle. Next, I got these for $8.75 Canadian before taxes, and after taxes it was actually just shy a few dollars of $1,000. So it is an item that is considered under $1,000 if you are looking to get your first or a luxury shoe. I don't find it to be, I guess, something outrageous because it is considered under $1,000 for a luxury shoe. I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons, and I'm going to start with the pros. The pro is that obviously it looks beautiful. It's a classic shoe, it's stunning, it makes your legs look longer. These ones are actually quite comfortable and walkable in. I'm able to walk decently fast, up the stairs, down the stairs, no problem. But I am also the person that can run in heels if I need to, or I'm comfortable in heels. And again, in my opinion, it is decently priced for something that is luxurious that you want to own. It's less than $1,000. Another pro is that, to me, is that the red doesn't come off as quick as I thought it would. I thought it was going to come off the first wear. This is 2 to 3 wears on a mixture of pavement, carpet, and stone tiles. Pavement, it was probably just from the the car to the door. You will see specks, like circles and not holes, but like divots on areas where you walk that have pieces of dust, sand, grains, and stuff like that. But the red itself is still there. I can see in the deeper, I guess, crevices where there was big rocks that I'm starting to see the brown leather underneath. But other than that, it's not going to come off on the first wear unless you're running on pavement and like scratching it. Another pro is that this Pigalle model has the elegant pointed toe like the Socates, but does not have as insane of a toe cleavage that the Socates have. So if you do not like toe cleavage as much, and that's when the lines of your toes kind of show, so it's like this. This covers up more, but it does still show maybe like, I want to say, a centimeter of your toe cleavage. One of the good things is that that is one of the factors that make your feet look taller, because it's covering less of your feet. But this still has more of an elegant look like the Socates, but it's in a way more comfortable and covers more of your foot. Now I'm going to talk about the cons of this shoe. I've had to wear socks at home to break them in, walk around, pantyhose, walk around. It was so painful that I would also recommend cutting your toenails. The reason being is that your toes are hella squished up here. Like, I don't know, like really wonky. Like your nails will hit other toes and it might scratch the top leather up here, which isn't a big deal, but it's not comfortable. So I would recommend just, cutting them down. If you're gonna go get a pedicure, just do it shorter because it's gonna grow up. Another thing, going back to sizing up, If you do not have a defined heel, it will be harder to walk in because there's not much for this part to catch on. So I guess I kind of sacrificed making sure that this stays onto my foot, that my toes were a little bit squished up here. So I would just recommend going in the store to see which works better. Get your actual size and half a size up to see which one, I guess, you would want to sacrifice or keep, or if both works for you, then I would probably recommending sizing half a size up because it's quite squished here. But then again, this Nappa leather is much more stretchable than the patent leather. So, as you can tell, when I first bought it, it was like hella narrow. It still is, to the point where when I first wore it, I have regular to wide feet. I would consider it to be wide, that my foot like stretched this out to the point where when I took it off after stretching it, that I would have lines all around my foot coming out. Some of personal tips or opinions or notes that I just have on this shoe is that 1, cut your toenails. 2, from my personal experience, wearing pantyhose was terrible because of the angle. The pantyhose is slippery. It pushed my entire body weight onto just this portion of the shoe. It was so hard to walk in because, like I mentioned, this is not completely gripped onto my heel now that I have pantyhose on. It was so slippery. So I was scrunching up my toes, walking and making sure that, you know, the shoe stayed on. So for me, pantyhose is a no wearing this, unless maybe you put on some silicone or some rubber grip. Maybe. I haven't tried that, but I don't think wearing pantyhose is gonna work for me ever with these shoes. Just to reiterate, getting the boxed one or model one at the store is an option if you don't want to go through the pain of stretching it out yourself. And finally, the price has not gone up as mentioned, so if I could go back, if I did not have the money saved, yes, I would have saved for something else. That $8.75 could have gone into a Chanel bag much earlier than anticipated. This will still be sitting on the shelf. Obviously, there are some times that I have gone into the actual Louboutin stores and they said that they're sold out on this, this, and this. So maybe if you are just ready to purchase, call ahead, ask them to put it on hold, let them know you're coming in so you don't just get disappointed and whatnot. Other than that, I found that these are beautiful shoes. I'll include pictures of them, of me wearing them on my birthday. I would just highly recommend this one. This is the only pair that I have for now, but it is just a shoe that has been enjoyable to wear, that I love, that makes me feel good, and is good quality. I mean, you do get what you pay. It is also handmade, so there are gonna be some things that if you analyze down to the details, you will find something. I did mention it to the sales associate and that's what he told me, so we will see. So that is it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave you some, I guess, personal experiences, some tips, and that it was helpful to help you with your decision making when it comes to your first pair or maybe just this model itself. I am planning on doing more reviews. I will be filming them today, I guess, and that will cover some Chanel and Louis Vuitton items. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.